The data sources that you can configure in RT Web Parts, they are stored in the module database. They're stored in a tree of the module database called %OSI. Let me show you that real quick. If you look at our module database tree, there is this reserved area called %OSI. It's where we store things internally. Well, a lot of the RT Web Parts configuration elements, like data sets, are going to be stored under %OSI. So as a result, any users who are going to be making use of any of these data sets that have been defined over here, even if they're not going to edit them themselves, they are going to need access, at least read access to that %OSI module tree, or else they won't be able to read those data sets, in the configuration settings. Now, in addition to that, when the users are trying to go to specific trees within the module database, so for example, if we go to, let me go out and take a look at a display in which we're making use of the module database tree. The end user who is going to be looking at this display right here, he's traversing through modules in the module database. So that means he's going to need read access to any of the modules in the module database that are used in the displays. So that read access is required. And also, of course, the end user is going to require read access to any of the tags that are used. So the tags we see here, like this trend here or these values, the end user in RT Web Parts is going to require read access to those things. Now, in addition, we do have a requirement that any administrator who's going to be configuring data sources or creating configurations over here in RT Baseline Services Administration, if he's going to, an administrator who's going to be doing that is going to need to write his values back to the module database. So all those administrators would need write access to the module tree, that %OSI module tree, so that we can store those configurations. And typically that's the type of thing that we would do using a trust. Now, at some sites, everybody is given this access. At other sites, this is restricted just to certain super users. But in any event, if when you are interested in granting this permission, you would do this by creating a trust that would associate whatever set of users you're interested in, with the a PI user who is privileged enough to be able to write to that module database tree.